Um, you see the account's getting a little bit bigger. I bought some Ethereum yesterday. And then let me show you real quick. I also had to buy some Cosmos, some Algorand, and some Tezo. I think you guys were with me when I bought some DIA. But this is what I really enjoy. I'm not gonna lie. I like watching this, right? So every day, it's just like every time I come on here, I get to watch this move, and I get to see what I'm up 9 cents. It's not enough to write home about, but it's still fun to look at. All right, let's get into it. Let's go into. Let's go into. No, we already did like Litecoin. Let's see what Tezos is. So you see, I bought about $100 worth of Tezos. It's not very expensive. It's a $5 coin or $5.50 coin, five and a quarter. The market cap's 4 billion. Um, Trading activity 48% or 48 sell. I got it for this. Remember, if you remember, making money or interest or rewards, whatever they want to call them on the stocks, then that's why I bought this. This is though if you just looked at the things moving, like the money moving, this is Tezos, one of those companies. So again, it's I enjoy the 5% or 4.6% that I'm getting from holding this coin. Excuse me. So I think I bought this yesterday, and so far, it's given me. I mean, it's not like it's a lot, but it's given me almost a penny. Right. All right. So Tezos is a cryptocurrency and decentralized computing platform. Its features include proof of stake, conscious formula verification, which lets developers verify the correctness of their code. That that is nice. If you've ever been a coder, then just having it being able to verify everything before you put it up live is awesome. Um, okay, let stakeholders vote on changes to the protocol. I guess stake owners and shareholders would be the same. I keep reading the name stake and stake and stake, but I'm guessing it's just investor. I don't know why they use different language if it's still like investment world. Tesla's block creation process is called baking. Tesla's holders who stake their tokens can receive Tesla tokens as a reward for creating and verifying blocks. Okay, that part doesn't make any sense to me because you see, I'm making rewards, but I didn't know I bought any blocks. Um, I might have. Okay. See, this is interesting. Join the waitlist for Ethereum 2, but why is Tesos in this story? Grayscale has incorporated six more trusts, including one for chain links and Tesos. Okay, if you remember Grayscale, uh, we talked about them for a quick bit in a different coin. Um, let's see what this is. This is about 4 months old. Uh, let's see what in a brief. Stable Tech, a Tesla's development group, launched wrapped Ethereum tokens this week, allowing the value of the ETH to be transferred to Tesla's blockchain. Tesla is targeting DeFi users frustrated with high fees and slow transactions on the Ethereum network. StableTech raised seed funding in October. Okay, wrap tokens have already brought millions in worth of value to Ethereum blockchain. Now Tesla is trying a similar strategy, debuting wrapped Ethereum on Tesla's blockchain to get into DeFi action. Okay, wow. No, this is a little bit above my pay grade on understanding what the hell's going on in this. I guess I just need to know more. I need to become more familiar with all these different lingo. Wealth Chain is one of the busiest that make up Staples, a group of developers that is advancing DeFi and Tezos blockchain. With wallets, block explorers, and exchanges already up and running, the addition of ETH is the latest effort from Tezos to draw DeFi activity away from Ethereum network and onto its own blockchain as a lower fee alternative. All right, this is important. Um, Tezos is another one who's combating Ethereum. So as we know, Ethereum is like the head honcho at the moment. Well, Bitcoin is, but Tesla or Ethereum is like an open source platform where everyone can source, and you have a couple of people that are out trying to get them. Again, fork me on GitHub. So if you don't know GitHub, if you want to be a producer, what do you call it? A developer, right? Then you need to understand GitHub and how that works. Again, I'll probably make a video on GitHub if I need to. Here we go. Security focused, upgradable, built to last. Tezos is an open source platform for assets and applications backed by a global community for validators, researchers, and builders. Okay. If you want a job, they're offering you multiple different jobs. It looks like they're in, well, that's not bad. You can remote and development and engineering. You can basically work remotely, or there's a Switzerland, Paris, London. Uh, your communications and marketing. You got Singapore and New York, and then operations is New York. Let's see, development. Here we are. Spruce Systems and TQ Tezos released a draft version initial. No, not important. Well, it is probably important, but not for what I'm looking at right now. Ooh. Group Casino. What is that? Discover Lug, a reliable Euro peg digital asset for your transaction. A hybrid asset for world's main world today. There's a little Tezo sign, I guess. What is this? Okay, such as blockchain have become a source of opportunities, and digital has becoming the best way to keep pace with it. Like other digital projects or objects, and through their use of internet and blockchain technology, digital assets such as this one can be traded easily and safer. Okay, so it's basically just, so it's almost like they all say the same thing. It's not even like a product though. I don't. That doesn't make any sense. So why it doesn't? This didn't. What a terrible news story. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to bring it to the news, and it didn't. It just brought us to some random, random site. Um, yeah, I this it's difficult for me to say kind of what more this is because it's more or less if you're a developer, then this is great. But if so, even right here, like look, it's showing you what kind of language it's talking. It's running. This is all for developers, right? Developer portal. It's really interesting for developers, but for normal people that don't understand coding, this is it's absolutely worthless for you. You're not going to understand what I'm talking about, and it's going to be difficult for me to even understand what I'm talking about. Um, for example, let's just go here. Oh, so we're leaving the site. So it is really, they're basing everything exactly like Ethereum in a sense. If you remember Ethereum was more or less kind of like a development portal as well. It's a little bit more advanced than this one is, but however, it's basically the same. What they're doing right here. What are these? What's this? What they're doing is it's just creating an open network for developers and creative people to create and then use their system. So right now there's 93 people online. This is their Telegram. Uh, I'm trying to figure out what all these things are because sometimes a little thing will pop up, but they don't. Tezos, Stack Exchange. All right, all right, all right. I don't know why they pop that up. You're just gonna click it and don't read it anyway. So it's the same as having a pop up advertisement. It's a pop up non advertisement, which is just as annoying as an advertisement. Okay, so this is the forum. Um, yeah, the Stack Exchange forum. I guess to me this doesn't like there's nothing like out here that's really grabbing my attention. It's more so like okay, questions, answers. Yeah. So again, this is completely developer jargon. That's not going to do anyone any good unless that's what you're getting yourself into is trying to develop. Oh man, I just erased it. If you're trying to develop on Tezos, then it's great. But if not, then this isn't the greatest thing for you because it's not very insightful, right? So you can it's not. If you want to look at it as just an investment, as long as they're willing to pay the 4.6%, I'm willing to hold, right? Does this have the trajectory of going higher? Yes, it does, right? But when investing my money, I have to decide what am I looking this for a speculation or as a return. I'm looking at this as more of a return. I'm not going to make a lot of money, but 4.6% is great if they again like I said, as long as they can continuously pay this. I only have $100 in there, so it's not like a huge amount. As long as they, like I said, if they continuously pay me my small little percentage daily, then I'm fine with that. If on a speculative move, I would like to see what happens. um, I'm not a developer, so it's very difficult for me to develop things and to go in more depth on that and to really understand how powerful this network could be. But if you look at from the beginning of March, we were basically the low of March was 344. Now we're back basically up to 526. About a month later, so that's damn 60-70% gain. So on a speculative side, it could work, but that's not the reason why I would be looking at this. I'm looking at it for a pure 4.6% on my money.